I felt we were really young last year, and we're a year older, we're taller, we're more athletic, and I think we have freshmen we can use right away. So it makes us deeper. You know, we'll certainly miss the seniors, but you know, there are people ready to step into those shoes immediately. So we're pretty excited about this year. You always wonder what's going to happen when you bring in a large, talented class. That's almost half the team, and so the team dynamics does change. We have great leadership in Lindsay and Brogan, and in our junior class as well. So far the chemistry is good. I think it's great in both Brogan and Lindsay that they're so different. When you sit down and talk to Lindsay, she'll tell you, you know, I'll do anything for this team to win. She's a great practice player. She works really hard to get better and accepts and embraces her role. And you know, that's great leadership, in my opinion. I'm shocked that someone as talented and valuable as Brogan is to our program doesn't have a ring. I think she is the consummate point guard. She is the coach on the floor. Brogan can shoot it, Brogan can take it to the hole, Brogan can, you know, do a lot with the ball on the offensive end, yet she is a great passer. So that makes her a great point guard. Defensively, she's capable of, you know, matching up with anyone you see out on the floor. So how valuable is that to a program? Very valuable. I would say that Victoria and Christine Clark both have taken their game to a new level. We worked hard in the spring to let every player know what their strengths and weaknesses are and how our system's going to change and what we want them to come back with. And Victoria and Christine Clark are at the top of the list for, you know, athletes who have done probably more than we asked them to in the off season. Allie has always been a player who, you know, is a role player and plays within her skill set. And again, when you have a team that has a lot of scorers on it like we do, you need Ellie. You need the blue-collar worker, the defensive player, and I think she's playing consistently with a lot of confidence right now. Missy, same thing. Missy brings us added length and athleticism, and she's very versatile. We can play her on the perimeter and also inside because of her length. So, and she worked really hard on her game this summer. So I'm pretty happy with where those two players are. We have, you know, a point guard, Allie Curtis, ready to learn from a great mentor of Brogan Berry, and so, you know, she's already surprised me with her court IQ and her ability. Christine Mansour is just a flat-out scorer. She can shoot. Erin is a very talented, versatile player. She's a threat from the outside. She's a powerful low-post player. Caitlin Dinkins is a great shooter. She's just a single-player zone buster. She'll fill Christine Matera's shoes in her ability to shoot the three. We have a lot of players that are fun to watch. I think Brogan is a crowd-pleasing point guard. Christine Clark is, you know, probably going to surpass even Emily Tay, who was maybe the all-time greatest crowd pleaser that I've ever coached here at Harvard, along with Allison Feaster. Victoria Lippert, you know, just the more pressure the better. And she's not one-dimensional, so she'll find a way to score, and again, that's fun to watch. If we can stay healthy, we're going to be in it for the long run. We're a little deeper this year. We have a tremendously talented freshman class, and a young team from last year is a year older, and any coach will tell you that's invaluable.